everyone? My name is the Jurassic Insider, and welcome back to another episode of Jurassic World again. I hope you're having a good day, because I know I am. I'm doing great just this dandy morning. Just kidding, it's 10 o'clock at night, so it is not this morning at all. But anyways, guys, how you guys doing? How y'all doing? Hope you're all doing well. This clip is from a very, very long-ass time ago. I can't even tell you how long, but I'm pretty sure the sun's going around the earth like 3 times by the time I made this video. I honestly don't even know, but yeah, this video was made so long ago, so I'm just going back over the clip and just doing a little bit of a voiceover, you know how it is. And I think that's honestly kind of cool, because we get to look at this old clip, and yeah, I think this is the one where I do the SPINOSAUR REBIRTH event. If you remember, like, after I did the season pass, you know, you get the little event for whatever the creature is. So I think for this one, I just decided I was going to do the Spinosaur Rebirth event. So that's what I'm doing here. And so first I have to actually add the Spinosaur Rebirth, which looks awesome, by the way. So we can go check that out in just a minute. But, like, otherwise, I think this was a pretty normal recording. And we're just going to be doing some voiceover, plus checking out what the new creatures are. There aren't any new creatures that have actually been added to the game, but there are a few, you know, little dandy creatures that are that have been added to Paleo.gg, so we can go check that out. And I think it's mostly worth it. But look at this guy. He looks so cool. It looks awesome, bro. Look at this thing. It looks awesome. It looks so sick. Plus, it's so much stronger than the tournament creatures, because it's like a superstar creature or whatever. It's so sick. Oh, I love the design so much. It's got such a cool look to it. It almost looks like it has like a white outline around it, which is kind of weird, but also just so sick. It's just a regal design, bro. I was never even crazy about the original Rebirth Spino design whenever it was initially released. Or not released, you know what I mean, like initially showed off to the public. I don't know, there's a word for that. I never know what that word is, but there is a word for that. But honestly, the way they capture in the game is just so good. It's one of my favorite designs that they've added recently, at least for me. So that's very cool. But anyways, the new creatures that have been added are Major and Tiger. Tiger is another one of the Atrociraptors, which I believe that this is the 5th Atrociraptor that they've added. So at this point, this is like full-on Chaos Theory Season 2 and 3 territory, which I hadn't even seen, like, Chaos Theory Season 3, so I can't tell you nothing about, like, that season or what these creatures are, but yeah, they just be going ham with the star creatures. And then we have Major, which is some kind of, I think it's a Majungasaur, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's a Majungasaur. I really am not too sure, but it looks like it. I know in Season 2 Chaos Theory there was a Majungasaur at the beginning of the show, but I'm not, yeah, that's definitely a Majungasaur, right? I'm just looking at it from this, like, tiny picture, but I can't think of what else that is. But if that's the case, that's honestly so sick. Because, like, Majungasaurus is awesome, dude, and, like, this is just a sick-ass design. Like, I'm sure Bonnie will be actually really excited about it, because this is one of his favorite dinosaurs of all time. And, you know, I love Majungasaurus. It's definitely a really cool dinosaur. So, that's it. But the most exciting addition, other than these random-ass star creatures, which they're always adding. Another thing is also interesting, that the DNA cost is through the roof with these guys. Like, yeah, they're better than the average tournament creature, but they ain't that much better, but they're so much more expensive. They're now in the 9,000 range. Like, some of these are like, as expensive as Stegoceratops. Like, it's crazy how expensive some of these guys are. Not really that justified, but yeah, ultimately more forgotten creatures. Probably one of these is going to be released in a, what you call it, like, season pass. The other one might be released in a collector's exchange. Who really knows, man? No one really knows. But as you can see, I'm going through these events with the Spinosaurus Rebirth. I just love Spinosaurus, you know. But I'm mostly using him as a meat shield, because while it is good, it's not amazing. And of course, we're going to end up getting 3 of these. Now, I really debated whether we should fuse them or not, and really, I'm not too sure if we should or not. So, for today's question of the day, a little bit of a different question of the day for this one, just because I thought it would be a little bit interesting to switch it up and have something current, a more current question, and that is, should I fuse the 2 Spinosauruses? Because I'd still have 1 more level 10, or should I keep 3 level 10s? A level 20 and a level 10, or 3 level 10s, you know? Is the level 20 going to be good enough to the point where it justifies fusing them? That I really don't know, man. I really don't know. It's really, we'll see. Actually, I can just check right now, because I have the stats pulled up. But, like, Yeah, at level 10, it's pretty good. Not amazing or anything, but it's alright. 900 health and 600 attack. But then at level 20, it's got over 1,000 attack and 16. Oh, wow, it's got 6,000 or 1,600 health. Oh my god, so it's gonna be like, if I'm not mistaken, that's like, yeah, that'll put it like close to like tournament creature level. That's like pretty amazing, honestly. That's better than some tournament creatures. Dang, okay. Yeah, I mean, max tournament creatures, and this is just level 20 for superstars. The superstars are really great when they're not like VIP exclusive, but yeah. It might even be beating Cookie over here, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, one of the best bangs for your book. I mean, other than the fact that it's locked behind the season pass, obviously, but you do get free or 3 free copies. All you got to do is a bunch of missions, but if you can just do that, like honestly, you are set. Honestly, so I'm really digging this, man. I really am. I think 1,600 health, 1,000 attack, like it's pretty dang amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Um, yeah, the cooldown ain't bad either. Like only 4 hours. That feels like cheap, or like low, I should say. Was such a cool. Oh, not even to mention that you can do an aquatic battle. I also expected for one of these battles to be an aquatic battle, but none of them were, which is weird. I wish that one of them was because you can, try it out in the aquatic arena. That feels like the point of this creature. It's a first mixed class creature, but there's going to be a ton more of those in the future, or at least we think there's going to be a ton more of those. But that's just so cool. So it will also have an advantage over caves, which is really interesting. We've never seen that done before. So not only is it a pretty amazing carnivore, but we've got a lot of carnivores, so it's not really going to make a big difference, even though it is nice to have. What's really going to make a difference is that's going to be a good as heck reef, or sorry, surface, I should say, and that's just the most exciting part about this whole thing. So honestly, fusing them might be the strat. I'm not even gonna lie, I might just try to fuse them and get a level 20, because we'll still have a level 10 left over, but 1,000 attack is juicy. Like, that's good as heck, man. Like, yeah, the health isn't anything amazing, but like the fact that it has this multiple uses, plus it's like 4 hours cooldown, like I could see that being incredibly useful in so many different scenarios. I mean, look how big this thing is. They really capture the size. I love how it's not just a normal Spinosaur. Like, honestly, people say like Ludia is super lazy with the designs nowadays. I think this is probably the first time that they've tried to actually come up front and be like, nah, bro, like that ain't true. It looks awesome, and I think people should be appreciating it a little bit more. I mean, maybe just me because I love Spinosaurus. It's my favorite dinosaur. But it's just so awesome, man. I can't wait to see what else we can do with it. Maybe if it gets a hybrid, oh, that'd be so sick, man. That'd just be so sick. So we'll see. We'll see if it happens. It may or may not. I don't think any of the stars have, right? The superstars, at least. Not even the regular stars have. It could get a. If it gets a. If they keep doing this pattern and they give it a. Sorry, what do you call it? A heroic. There we go. So there's so much like different terminology in this game now. I just forget sometimes. But yeah, if they give it that, then it's gonna be amazing, man. It's gonna be great if they gets a heroic. But I don't know if they are. I feel like that makes sense because why introduce the superstar creatures? You could just make them regular VIPs because they're about the same. I think they're about the same. I'm not sure. I actually don't know. They look about the yeah. Stats wise, no, actually they're better. Yeah, superstar creatures are better than VIP creatures now that I think about it. Dang, alright. So is Spinosaurus Rebirth the best non-hybrid in the game? Golly gee, it might actually be. Let me check one of the other VIP creatures and see if I could be solely mistaken. You never know. Again, it's been a while since I've really played this game. I'm just starting to get back into it, really. But it is not, because Mosasaurus Rebirth also came out. I did forget about that. Mosasaurus Rebirth is amazing as well. But honestly, they're both about the same. Like, Spinosaurus Rebirth just has a lot more attack, but the ferocity is very close. Plus, we got the Ceratops, which was also introduced. But all three of these are just really well designed, very cool, awesome animals, honestly. I don't think I ever got Mosasaurus Rebirth, unfortunately. I think I missed that season pass. That was when I was kind of in and out of the game. Yeah, but nobody has been able to unlock these yet, I don't believe. But once they do, that will be really good, because that'll mean that we'll be able to, if I'm not mistaken, these will be able to get. Oh, well, no, they wouldn't do that. I don't, because like the VIP creatures are also like that, So I don't think they're gonna do it personally, but maybe we'll see. All right then. How many more events? How many more battles do we have? We have one more battle, so we'll get into that. Yippee! Haven't you had to use any of the really good creatures like Interrupt or anything? But yeah, they've really been stepping it up with some the non-hybrid creatures. Plus, we got some of the newest, strongest creatures in the game. Of course, being the new super hybrids. There's now 4 tournament hybrid super hybrids, which is really, really interesting. Or I guess just tournament super hybrids. But there's another addition to the game, which is a brand new pterosaur hybrid. That's right, there's a brand new pterosaur hybrid. I haven't seen anybody cover this yet, but it is honestly kind of crazy. And it is, I lost it. Shoot, my bad. I would cut this out because but because it's a voiceover, it takes a lot more effort. And you know me, guys, I'm just the most hardworking creator on the platform, always doing my best to make the best quality videos. God dang it, where is this thing? There it is. Are you guys ready for the Dreadadactylus, which is going to be a brand new creature costing 75,000 DNA, but it is not just a regular new tourney hybrid. Not only is it a pterosaur, which is very much appreciated, but it is another flock. It is another flock. And that is something very, very interesting to look at. But yeah, it's going to be made with Prenodactylus and Dreadnoughtus. It's crazy, honestly. After comes Sovinator, I didn't think that they would try to. There's a lot more to be said, but honestly, we're done with this video. This video is over, so we're just going to get this pack. And of course, we get Spinosaurus Rebirth, which is really awesome. Wish I could see that unlock symbol after that, because I'd love to unlock this guy. I would definitely try to max him. But oh well, we have plenty of other time in the future installments, so what's the point in rushing things, Let's take it bit by bit, and we'll talk more about Prenodactylus in the future episodes. So thank you all so much for watching. This is Jurassic Insider, signing out.